I recorded this off the beta and I thought it'd often be a great starting screen, and I have to say I do think it has been a success. Right, let's get on the road. Now we switch to the main screen, and yet again I forgot to check the game was being displayed, captured properly. So I'll log in to a character. That's usually enough to get it to behave. I'll just switch to full screen momentarily. Get some lights on. There we go. I'm logging in to my rogue at the moment to get rested XP ticking on them. Switch to this mode and see if I can convince OBS to capture the game properly. There it is. Finally, it's woke up. There we go.
And her devouring host lay siege to the
Okay.
Sunwell. The light has chosen you to defend it. Champion, Zalatath and her devouring host lay siege to the Sunwell. The light has chosen you to defend it.
I'm going to report that. So I am.
The light will bear you to Quel'Danas.
Right, support. Because it's stupid, right? Wait for this to load. There we go. Whenever I log into a new character, Lady Liadrin insists on telling me the defend the Sunwell twice before going on. Out. There we go. Right, we've got this up and running. So we'll switch back to my main. I started Harandar last night, but I did manage. Let me just. No, that wasn't what I meant to do. YouTube's alive as well. Right. There we are. Right. We'll get into it if you're reading here. So I hit level 90 just off screen last night. So what we'll do is, let me just pick something up. Yeah. So what I will do is I'm going to go, and there were a couple of Sojourner quest lines in Eversong Wood and Zulaman that I wasn't able to complete until hitting 90. So I want to go back and quickly knock those off. The first quest is just out here, but before I do that, I'm going to head over to the trading post. Where is the trading post? Is this it here? Oh, it is. They've had a little bit of an upgrade, haven't they? Right. There's my 500 tender. Let's see what we've got. This is new, isn't it? I don't have that, so we'll add that to cart. It's not bad wee ensemble, I have to say. It's a bit funky, but it's not bad. Like, it doesn't suit my character, but I don't mind it. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Weird. Oh, my ear. My ear's a little bit sore when I swallow today. Bit of pressure in the ear. Bit annoying. Oh, Lightsaber. Shadow Talon. Moonblade. Moonglaive. Starblade. Not bad wee bits and pieces here. Are we on a hat? The feet just don't work. Those two together could actually work. Right, what have we got returning? Very spring themed stuff returning. There isn't an awful lot of yeah, and I've got all those. Yeah, so just the one item, which is the comfy Silver Moon flying quilt. Let's buy that. Okay, and I'll very quickly just jump on it, and I want to take a wee screenshot of it. Later. Mounts. Here we go. Wrap. Get on it. Get a decent look in that. I think that'll do. Copy. I'll just tee that up. For social media. So let's actually just do that very quickly. Do that. So I've got a few other things that I planned in advance to post. I'm a compulsive forward planning me. No, that goes to 5th. Then goes out to 4th. Goes out to 3rd. And there we go. Right, so you mount. This one is a bit of a cheat. Cheat as. This one is a bit of a cheat as. From the March trading post. Costing 50 tender. What's it called again? It is the Flying Quilt is for sure on theme. Right. number 1160 of Warcraft. Ah. Ba-ding. Right. Let's get to that all-important quest line from Talia, who's slacking off. As is Salandia, they're slacking off from dealing with the Sunwell. Some of her brothers, sisters, and the like were responded to a request for help by the Magisters at the Sanctum of the Moon. Apparently, the Twilight's Blade has been seen lurking in the area. We expected to hear back from them a while ago, but we've heard nothing. Given the strength of the party that went, Salandra and I wanted some additional backup before we looked into the issue. Care to lend a hand? Of course I do. We have no time to waste. We'll meet you there. Let's go. I don't care if the guard's eyes are on me. Actually, before I do run out, I want to look at that pink quest. Pink quests are supposed to be important. So let's actually just do that. Where is it? Where is it? Where is the pink quest? Apparently it's in here then. Is it? Oh, yeah. For Scarn. Oh, it's how can I help you, Paladin? It's adventure gear. Fusion, you're just in time. I was exchanging research notes with the artisans here in Silverman all day. Did you know they can infuse weapons and armor with the power of the dawn itself? Fascinating. I've been itching to some of these new techniques. Bring me a piece of adventure equipment and I'll let you know what we need to do it. There should be plenty of people in Silverman willing to reward you with some adventure equipment in exchange for your aid. Okay, I need to actually obtain one first, which will take a while, but because I'm still in story mode at the moment. And when I say story mode, that's me following the story. So that is not a super priority, but I'll leave it in my quest log. I have a lot of stuff in my quest log at the moment. But anyway. Abel and Brook of a painting. What an ink and quill. Okay. Oh, some distressed magics or some bad shit's going on. Well, the cultists don't seem to be hiding out, but I don't see any of our missing paladins. The Twilight's Blade are acting boldly in their takeover here. None of these magisters have any information for us. We'll hold this end of the bridge and protect any magisters who escape. You get there and look for signs of the missing paladins. Were they taken? Did they put up a fight? Were they ambushed? I'm going to very quickly turn this on. And I'm going to go down back to Eversong Woods. No, it's not working. I can turn it off again then. That's fine. Are they still armed? I have a bad feeling we're running out of time. We need to figure out what the Twilight's Blade is trying to do here. We also need to get rid of these cultists so the magisters can get back to their work building runestones. Take out as many cultists as you can, see if any of them are carrying information we can use. There's actually, like, dead people. They don't often do that. Like, but anyway, let's head over here. Oh, there's some shenanigans. Now, there was something over here. Oh, yeah, I see. I need to collect this weapon. I'm looking a bit green all of a sudden. Paladin shield. And then we want to go around here. There's apparently another quest in here. Looks like it's up above, I assume. Yep, there it is. Ah, so much. The corpse of Blood Knight has been horribly mangled and tainted by Void Mighty. For a fight, but was unable to survive. Salandria will want to know of this. Okay. I assume it's back outside again. Yeah. Okay. Some. Yeah. They look like identical twins, I have to say. Oh, what's just happened? Something really glitched out there, didn't it? I really want to kill them. I prefer to leave them for other players. But anyway. Green. Coming from, I think it's a trinket. For sure. Anyway. Hey, Salandria. Twilight Missive. What'd you find? Good job out there. I need to get more if we're going to find I'm missing. Friends, those bastards, they'll pay for Slumber Son's death.
I'll see you again soon, right? Well met.
Well, we know more. They were back here at one point, but they've been taken a nap. Now we need to find out where to. We need to find out where the paladins were taken. Easiest way to do that is ask, under a bit of a duress. Find an isolated target, beat them down, and then drag them to the hollow on the other side of the sanctum. Taylor and I will get the civilians to safety and meet you there. She's into kidnapping, this one. Okay, well. Oh, the lag is real today.
We will persevere.
Okay. Right, maybe I can mount up now. Where are we taking them to? Hollow Grove. It's apparently up here. Yeah, down along here. Here we are. Aha! Got ya. Good. That's not very well done, is it? Now we can force some answers. We need to know where the Dawnheart and the others were taken. This one doesn't seem to want to talk, but we can fix that. We'll see about that. Alright, let's go. I'm ready to begin.
I'll be fine.
Tell us where they are.
Victory lies ahead.
Threaten? No. Persuade. Well, we're beating up captives. Isn't her? She's pretty bloodthirsty. It's been a while since they've had the cojones to do a quest like this. I'll tell you, they're in the ruins of Deathhome. The ruins of Deathhome! They better be alive when we get there. Talia, thanks to a friend here, we know the missing paladins were taken to Deathhome. We have to find them before it's too late. So Landry and I will meet you there. Wait a minute. All right. I was just going to say, was that the player calling themselves interrogator? But no, it wasn't. Anyway. Here we go. Oh, don't stand over at mine. Good you made it. Now let's save those paladins.
What's the situation?
Our friends are being held in this area. I have no idea what state we'll find them in, but I pray they'll be at least alive. Help me find and free our missing paladins in the ruins of Deathholm. Salandria! Executing the blades. These monsters will pay for what they have done. Take out any Twilight's Blade cultists you see. We'll scour them from Eversong for good.
I'll be fine.
Now you need to make it clear to these cultists that they aren't welcome. Tear down their banners and destroy. And supplies, do whatever you can to wreck their cap. Alright, let's go. So I'm going to be doing some wrecking. Ah, yeah, this is the obligatory pointless elite area that nobody wants. Apart from Blizzard, of course, but... They're actually doing anything, I'm not sure. Okay. We want to head over, I think, round here a bit. Yeah, and rescue this guy. Rescue, rescue, rescue. Oh, sad I can't save him. That's sad. Right, what next? We want to go through and I think around and up here. Oh, we should have went down below. Okay. Down below it is then. And here. Flare Song. We've got to rescue Crusader Flare Song. How am I meant to rescue them? Oh. That was really, really janky. I have a feeling I'll need to go deeper into this, so let's do that. Yep, I was right. Right, there's a signal that I can go this way, apparently. No, that's not the way I want to go. I think the way I want to go is probably round here and then up there. Right. I feel like it makes sense to, it says up there, so I think we're going to want to go up here. Yep, we're good. And then I can cause some more havoc. Let this person free if I can figure out where to click. Oh, where to click? Come on, Blizzard, really? Oh. I'm just going to very quickly report that. On the quest line, blessing of freedom. Many of the click boxes to open the cages are badly misaligned with the visuals of the cage. The impact of this is to create a not very fun game. A not very fun guessing minigame. Right, so let's see. Click on this. And then we do need to go down below again, which I had wondered if that was the case. So we'll grab this first and then we'll go down. Not right, and then we'll go down here. Let's hand this in, actually. House Alandria, leaving ashes in your wake. Good work. Even if they don't come crawling back, they won't find much. Okay. Ouch, my ear. Right, and the next one's up there apparently, which we can do by heading up here. There we go. Right, and then we'll head, apparently it's around here. And it looks like it's going to be over here. Yeah. Right. There's one more. This music is very Legion-esque, isn't it? think we want to go down in here. I have a strong feeling this is where we want to go. Oh, no. There's a string of death and destruction here, but good. These guys hit quite hard, by the way. You can definitely tell that these guys are retribution paladins and not protection. That necromantic magic floating about there. That greeny colour looks definitely. There we go. Right, let's move a wee bit over here. Right, we have wiped Eversong clean of their filth.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
All things considered, this was a good result. I wish, well, I couldn't save everyone, but we did save most of them. I guess that's as much as anyone can ask for in a situation like this.
Are you ready?
Well, crush their leader. I'm gonna just check something. Let me just see. So if I go to endeavors. Okay, the endeavor's not actually finished. That's interesting. Okay. Fine. We'll crush their leader. We will. Right, let's do some leadership crushing. Nothing better than crushing a leader, eh? I guess this is where he hangs out. There he is. Right, let's get to run to him. Oh, now Taylor's trying to tank. Ta-da! Meet save paladins outside of Deathhome. So basically the Twilight have taken up in that side of Deathhome. That's cool. Okay. Yay, we saved y'all. We'll mourn the loss and celebrate those who survived. Oh, 201. Thank you, Furidin. There we go. So we're now getting 201 level gear. Interesting. So I guess that's our baseline. Right. Next up is we're going to go back to Zulaman. So let's see. Zulaman. Yep. So Zulaman also has a plan. also has a final max level quest line that I'm going to do. I think at this point, I go to Notepad. Let me do some stuff. Right, yeah, so Finder, Midnight Pathfinder. I'll add that to my track list. I'll add Glyph Hunter. Midnight Glyph Hunter. Okay, I'm maxed out in terms of achieves now. Oh dear. Right. This guy had a quest that was locked and he died. So just bear with me. I'll be back in a second. Okay. Let's see now. Welcome, Hashura. We read the back. Great Halazi's favour with gratitude. Vile branches sinking deeper into the cursed mine. They spit in the face of the lower and believe they have mastered death. I could see a certain someone not liking that way of thinking. They have taken our kin and now they take our shaman. Meet my scout there and help them break their plans. Cut the head off the beast and the body will fall. You know, I like that. They're starting to see loyalty towards Zoljara, which I like a lot. I do like a lot that we're seeing that emerge. Oops. Okay, Scout. Calm yourself, sister. Good timing, Draenei. These hex masks are wicked powerful. Whatever Vun Vun sends away, we will find a use. My friend, this is a mighty gift. Shadra has given us a blessing for the tasks ahead. The Vile Branch really are living up to their name. They drain the spirit from the Witherbat and create undead to serve them. We must free the Witherbat from these necrotic burn. My friend's still in there, I hope. Me and Binzen cut our tusks together growing up. He grew into a strong shaman. Our village needs him, and he is like a brother to me. Respect the totem. When they took Binzen, the priestess destroyed his totems and gave the shattered remains to her minions like some grisly memento. Take the pieces back one by one if you all have to. That disrespect will not stand. These vile orbs are harvesting the souls of our people and sending dark energy to the knife priestess. She's getting mighty powerful. Destroy the orbs so a ritual of death is ruined. With the gift of Shadra, you will not fail. Hey. Okay, I've got a wee helping hand here. I forgot to do something. And I'll do it immediately after this. There we go. Which is... turn that on. Smash those for today. And then take that and eat up. Might as well use what tiny little bits left of the food I have. It's not like it's worth much to sell. There we go. Hey. Oh no, come on. Thank you. Okay, I can't loot that apparently. Right, what's this? That's just a Sanguithorn. I believe there should be a totem remnant somewhere.
I cannot attack that.
Okay. Apparently there's probably, I think, one up here too. Oh, so probably up here, I think. Yes, I think it's going to be up here. There it is. Okay.
I require a target.
Okay. So I need to. Oh, there's a couple here I can rescue. Right. Is there any more totem? Any more orbs? There's an orb here.
I do not have a target. I require a target.
It is an honor to battle beside you.
Okay, let's see now if I can find where the hell the other orb is. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Nice. Okay. So, send them home. Oh yes, Furyden. In one blow, there are more of us and less of them. We make them too afraid to ever talk to the Witherbat again. How does it go, the looting? In the world of horrors, we must enjoy the good we feel for causing them trouble. These pieces will go back to where they belong. You played it well, Furyden. Alright, let's go and hand the other one now. Hands in. So do you sense that the death energy that was oozing about the place feels thin, but it will take but a breath to end this ritual for good. Okay. Oh, now 9. We end the sacrifice, stopping the arc energy is weakened our hold. Then you can be one thing to bring back ahead. Us and Fury did no telling the chief about me, calling him Big Vin Vin. Okay. Take a priestess's head.
I need to target something first.
So I guess I now need to wait for the next one. Thanks, fucking Blizzard. Thanks a lot. Ugh. Seriously, this game sometimes. Some noise here. Oh, there we go.
I cannot attack that. I cannot attack that target. I cannot attack that. I cannot attack that target. I cannot attack that.
What the hell? Big Boone said you cut for the Devour Bank. Surely you did just that. Get that prize back to the buff. Young Shadow needs a chew toy. I'm a bit confused by that one, honestly. Bit confused by that one. Yeah. Come on. One more note. I'm pleased that you're taking my word so literally. Ah, my day's getting better already. The Witherwacker's grateful for your reading. Daxor didn't say. Never mind. I don't want to know. Oh, this isn't done yet. Shaman is home and Jinzen's full of joy to see him again. She was always his little wildcat apprentice. They will have sad moments. Tanzan is a mighty loss. Today you brought him home. Go enjoy that for a bit, Fury, before you go on your way. Okay. I like the way that we're bringing more of the trolls into the thingy. Anyway, speak with Vincent. There's healing to be done. I wasn't very profound. All of this is my own fault. The vile branch so close to the village. I should have been more aware. My mate leapt in the way of death meant for me. One moment I'm angry, then I feel guilt for it and sorrow takes over. At the end of the day, I'm just keeping a strong face for Jin. There we go. That's a 207 in there. There we go. Dokily. So next up, we'll go back to Harandar. Which means heading over to interesting. Where's that sending me? Where is that going? Very strange. Anyway. The Harati. Okay, number 6. I need to write 6 for 9 with the Harati. That shouldn't be too hard to achieve at all. Oh, there we are. So I was doing mushrooming confidence. So, so many obstacles to crash into. Ugh. When's the endeavor end? In 33 hours. Okay. Alright. Oh, it's up here. I got a little bit confused and lost there. Right, so. You better. Oh, there he is. No one starts ready. That's why Tuk Tuk doesn't think Tuk Tuk can be strong like Furyden. Only some strong, some strong. You're right, Tuk Tuk won't be good enough if Tuk Tuk they never try. Tuk Tuk no try cannot fail. As most safe, Furyden team can't be mad. Won't lose new friends, Furyden, Brackle and Zenny, and Tuk Tuk won't fail. If you stay, you'll get soggy, but we're friends, win or lose. If we lose, we be friends. Keep doing practice. Okay, friends, Tuk Tuk meet you by the grudge pit. Tuk Tuk could lose, be beaten. Very scary, but Fury will still be friend. Brackle will still be friends. Anyway, would still be friend. It would still be the sports one. Oh, Tuk Tuk will try best. We'll meet back at the grudge pit. We'll shoot poison again. So much poison. Okay. Okay, but to the latest. Latest did not think would win. No bad feelings. One done teaching now. Let's see what Sports One can do. Furyden, the Sports One looks stronger now. More ready. Hope they won't run again. The next fight is against Glowguard. Glowguard always never lose. Hope your training makes fight better. Before Sports One, it will be fun. What? I'm going to bring Midnight Glyph Hunter Black. Oh, wrong one. Where did we come from? From over there. Okay, cool. Right, let's go back into the garage pit. Run through the entryway. Right, let's go back to Velitas. What was that earthy garnish? Okay. Hello, Velitas. Amazing, beat Glowbar, trained much well. Wow, shot! Sports One beat Glowguard. I knew Fury did strong, but did not know if training could be enough. Not one Fungarian was beating Sports One. We did not think Glowguard could be defeated. Now every Fungarian know Fury is best teacher of strong. Okay. Talk to Elder Akazi about the Kidani trials next. Ugh. Hey, Akazi, let's talk to you. Ask about mentoring Kadan. We require a Kadani to mentor and train our young hunters. The requirement does not come comes not from tradition, but the dangers of the grand hunts we seek. I recognise you are no stranger to the dangers of the world. While I'm well aware of Catan's resolve and perseverance, know little about you. The only way I can allow you to make a can is if you become an utter honorary Catani yourself. Are you willing to take on the task, not just for yourself, but for Catan's future as well? There'll be no second chance if you do it. I would accept that.
My claws are ready.
Ask about the Kidani. The Kidani are an elite group of hunters. They strive for perfection when it comes to hunting prey. Although small in numbers, they have a reputation among our people, with only the Shoka topping them, perhaps through infamy, depending on how you look at them. Only the best Kidani can to others, and that happens once in a cycle of several hunting seasons. Among the hunters of the Harathir, a Kidani is what you strive to become. Okay. Ask about the perfect hunt. The perfect hunt is the union of a state of mind and skill. It requires the hunter to be calm and focused. It measures the hunter's weapon as their own extension. It is when the prey can no longer distinguish between the nature around it and the hunter. One must strive to reach their highest potential. Only then can they truly gain the blessing of the spirit and the hunt itself. Hunter's plight. I will give you my blessing, Furyden. Although you're not a Kidani, tales of your prowess precede you. Your skills on the hunt need no introduction. I know you will be able to give Catan the guidance he needs. You will both take part in the Kidani trials. Use an honorary Kidani and Catan as your trainee. Hunter's duty. At the start of the trial, the mentor and the trainee gather materials to forge a hunting weapon. The weapon is more than an extension of the Kidani, it is part of their being. There is no other weapon like it, as each is unique. You will help Catan hunt and gather the materials and decorations, as well as a gift for the weaponsmith.
I will watch for you.
Okay, a lot of stuff to do now. I've got to collect a Chloroceras bone, Grove Claw fangs, Lasher vines, and a bunch of other stuff as well.
I am out of range.
I'm definitely feeling weak at the moment, but I will improve. The worrying thing is these are capped out at 88, so which is weird because I've hit 90. It really makes no sense to leave them capped out. Ouch. My eyes. Okay. Okay, there's something here I want. Spore Geyser's tail spore, and there's a glow for something here. I guess it's
Yes.
You found a good bone for the weapon? Don't be alarmed. None of his space we've got. We gathered, we go, blah. Ask about his progress. There's some other wee bits and bobs in here. Okay, I need to find Ketan again during the hunt. That's just fine. These down here I want to grab. There's quite a bit of stuff to do. This is going to be one of these really satisfying ones where you have 11 million completed quests to hand in. Oh, come on. Right. I don't see any other Chloros. Oh, this one. I'm down to like 16% haste. Oh, one of our guildies who was planning to go and do Mythic apparently is staying in the guild. I wonder if that means he's given up in his dream. Or decided it wasn't for him. Okay, so he's staying with the guild, but he's not going to be raiding with us, so he has decided to do his message. It was just one of the guildies had decided to go for mythic raiding. Right, let's head over and speak to the man again. Ask about his progress. He's looking for more materials. I will meet you back in Harandar. Go. Okay. She is a bit shouty, my character. Go. Right, let's see. I need to find a grove collar for his fangs. I am so missing the haste in this character. I'm down at 16%, which is not... It's actually, like, I've been at 16 before. It's not the world anyway. But anyway, let's do some feeding. So feed some Tom. Okay. I'll feed Grumpy here. And feed Flex. And then feed Nala here. There we go. So if we talk to this guy, hello there, stranger. Okay, feeding the buds. The precious birdlings will be very happy with their first taste of the Chloroceros buds. The birdlings seem to be sated for now. I'm comfortable moving to the second phase of reintroducing them to their natural habitat. Drift them away. It pains me to cull the drifter population. However, if left unchecked, their numbers would have led to the collapse of the ecosystem. That's interesting. It's wanting me to hand that in. I'm just going to pick this up while it's here. Rehydrated. With the previous task done, it is time to reintroduce the budlings into the wild. I've marked suitable locations to place the budlings. The little hydras will be an easy pick, so expect predators to attack you. I'm sad to see them go. However, I know it's for the ecosystem's own good. Now I'll hand this in. You were able to get everything? I know some of the required materials can be hard to gather. These look pristine. Thank you for doing this for me. Maybe one day I will be able to do the same for someone else. Forging the Kidani weapon is a crucial moment in the trial. We will have to follow Aliat's instructions. Once Aliat forges the weapon, you will bring it to Elder Akazi. There will be a short ceremony when he will hand me the weapon. The ceremony concludes with the Elder announcing a final task. I shouldn't let the excitement get the better of me, but one thing at a time. We must be patient and calculated as if we are on a hunt. Okay, adding a bone. Now add the spore bat's tail. Where's the spore bat's tail? Oh, there it is. Take the spear. Now I need to present it to the Elder. Present the spear. A fine weapon, a masterpiece indeed. Harrandar's weapon. Forging a Kidani weapon is not an easy feat. A master craftsman must use the very best materials brought by the mentor and the trainee. Elder Akazi inspects the Kidani spear and nods. Kitan deserves this weapon as much as it deserves Kitan. The two of you have one more task before this journey comes to an end. Hunter's Prey. The last trial stands before you. Together you have forged a weapon that will fell any beast, but the weapon is nothing without the hunter. Since you are not a Kidani, I present you with a difficult hunt. Kitan and you will hunt down and slay a prey known to all Harathea hunters, the Great Raduni. The beast ventured too close to Harathea and should be a first suitable hunt. Return to me once your hunt is complete and Raduni's sap is on the spear. Okay. Man, Raduni is known as one of the most dangerous beasts that roams the outskirts of Harathea. I'm not afraid of it. I respect it. Kitan is looking at you now. Whenever you're ready, Furyden. Let's go. Oh, let's take Raduni out. There we go. Go to Akazi.
What did the roots bring?
I'm just praying. I see now that your perseverance, that Catan's perseverance was set by the goddess herself. I'm impressed by your actions and resolve. Thanks to you both. Catan's path is clear. So I have got a 183 sword. Crit verse versus crit haste. No, it's definitely a worse sword. I'm surprised. I guess. I think what's happening is the gears being capped by the zone level cap. I think that's what's happening here. Yee. Back again. Right, so get to on Shan. 1 second. One second, a wee bit. Actually, I won't do that. I'll do something else. I'm expecting a parcel, but it looks like the parcel's not going to turn up till later on this evening, which isn't the worst thing in the world. But anyway, so we're at 42 here. Interesting. On Shan. Oh, there they are. Just check in quickly on Wowhead. Wowhead. Right on, Shan. Fashion sense. Blizzard top from the rep. That one's from flying to midnight renown. There's no benefit for holding your midnight reputation, but that is fine. Fast travel with the personal key to the Argentina toy. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Dusk Among Pigments. I don't think I commend this. This issue was right. I am no true paint maker. I cannot even capture history properly with my own memories. How could I ever hope to honour it in moments that matter? Let me just do that. I thought I could create something beautiful, something worthy. I was foolish to try. Can you help me clean this mess? I have no hope left to do it myself. Let's see. It says you're not of Harandar. I've only done 3 so far. Okay. There's still quite a bit to do. Use the vision stone to enter the painting. Can do that. Okay, and go and clean the painting up by basically killing stuff. That's easy enough. No. It was a wee bit much to take on, I must say. But he did the job in terms of giving me what I needed. Use the vision stone to return to my body. Okay, you actually did it. If an outsider can clean up my chaos, perhaps my work isn't a lost cause after all. Outsider, thank you. I'm still shaking, but I can feel a small spark returning. I nearly abandoned my work entirely, yet your kindness has steadied me. I think I finally see what I meant to create. Something meaningful that honours Zarashar tradition through my voice. But to begin, I need the raw essence of colour itself. Will you help me collect the ingredients I need? I'm looking for anything I can use to turn into paint. Of course I can. Ouch. Oh, let me up. Come on, let me move. Jesus, that was way too long. That was way too long to lock me in. Oh, there's a bunch in here. There you go. That was a good collection of pigment. Oh, let me break it. Oh, come on. That is way, way too long to lock you in. Fucking. Oh. Oh, there's a seam. Bear with me a moment. Because a seam's important. Because of that. Because it gives you an extra drip of mining knowledge. Which is super, super important. Basically, the seams are kind of hard to get organically because I prefer to mine outdoors. But you do need the seams because they give at least one seam because they give precious, precious knowledge. Okay.
I am out of range. I must get closer. I am out of range. I cannot attack that target.
There we go. Nexus point, Zenith. Okay. Have you collected the ingredients I need? I do. Every pigment, every scrap of inspiration will bring this idea to life, and I couldn't do it without you. I never expected to feel this again. Your help has given me hope. These ingredients feel right and maybe even enough. I want you to be the first to paint. Do not fret over perfection. Paint what you feel and I'll capture its essence in the memory I preserve. I look forward to seeing what you create. Right, so where do I create the painting? Over here apparently. Click adjacent cells to move the paintbrush and connect the dots. So okay. Right, so now I need to go kinda this is funky. Okay, and one more. Okay, I think I see what I need to do. Success! You've reminded me that creation isn't just about skill, it's about daring to try, imagination and expression. Even though my work differs from others, there are sharp painters that still has worth. I need to learn to believe in myself again and to slowly hone my craft. Thank you for helping me see the possibility where only I saw only fail. I'm eager yet cautious to begin my next piece. Perhaps this time I will be carrying something worthy of the name I carry. So this one's a mace with crit verse. And this one's crit haste. So you definitely want the crit haste. And oh, it's the same as my... Oh, this is better. Yeah. One-handed, offhand. Yeah. TLDR, this is a slight upgrade because it's got crit haste on it. There we go. Right, in search of the problem, Bayark. Did I just finish a story there? I'm not sure if I did. I did. Yeah, I did. Nice. Right, I'm just going to do a reset. I think I might have. No? Okay. Trust for now. Trust for now. Alright, okay, bye.
Within a few days, it overtook all of Shaladrasel.
You speak on these certainties, things have happened, things will occur. Those are the words I speak. Your home gleams, it is not safe for the Rutani. We will return when the light recedes. Can we help your people resettle elsewhere? Our roots will rest best near Shaladrasel. My grove will go back. In search of what we have left our homes, we will return.
This one understands.
Where is Ruya? The root warden must be here to shepherd his people. Yeah, there's no way to be fine. Can we heal this? The Rutani have escaped their nearby villages to Harandar. This may be a best opportunity to test Alandar's powers. Time is of the essence. Something keeps troubling me about this Furyden. Where is the root warden? Ruya has a solemn duty to watch over the Wild Tree and land around it. He should be here with his people in need. So where could he be when they are in crisis? What is the thinking? I'm sure we can find clues to where he has gone if we search the sound. Perhaps we learn more about this state of mind along the way.
This one has lost many to this light.
Right, Ruya's notes are found.
Then this one
Oh, here we go.
With Alnhara's grace, the Almdust will protect these Rutani as it did Ionka.
There's one over here. Oh yeah, I see it. There's one over here. Let me use the Alm Dust on the affected Rutani.
the light burns.
Okay.
This one tends.
This one awakens. This one changes no more.
That's good.
It worked. last. We have a
Oh, there's a stay a while and lesson here with Hanan.
What is it?
Arrived at Harandar shortly before this clearly huge problem here. We have a lot of work to do if we're to ease the suffering. How did we get to be like this?
Yes. Farewell then.
Okay. Can we heal this? The Harandars may not be able to recover someone who's fully fallen to the Lightbound, but should be able to inoculate those from further corruption. That must be enough. Oh. Or has it his pride speaking? He's always been a zealous one, but we must move quickly. We can now go to the roots of Shaladrosal and stop the light bloom spreading even further into Harandar. We have enough Harandars to inoculate any Haranir who are willing to risk their lives to follow us into battle. Find them, Furidin, and give them the Harandars.
Distribute the Alders to the warriors here. It will empower them to strike back against the light bloom.
Okay. There's one here. This one here. Let's play down. I like when they put the blobs to tell us where to go. It's just a better experience overall. There was one somewhere in here. There it is. And then we talk to Hanan at the Blinding Bloom.
What is it?
Oh my goodness, what happened here? Oh, cinematic.
All too easy.
Oh. Has something helped him? I'm not sure. I mean, this is so much more than what the Root Warden said. How has the light bloom spread so much and so quickly? Even up to 189 Versa Mastery. Okay. We have everything. Let's start this again. We gathered the Haranir and have available and distributed the Islanders. We have everything we need, but they need to be able to safely enter the area. Scouts have told us that the creatures spreading the light bloom are protected by shield. We must stop them. We also need to thin their numbers. Getting the Petal Wing Fury in. Let's clear their way. Right, where's the Petal Wing? Here it is.
To think that Eversong's light would wreak such havoc in Harandar.
There we go. Job's a good one. Now we can begin. Getting a ton of like housing items. It's really, really nice. Really nice. You're getting so much. It hurts me so much to see this. My beautiful home lost at the roof. The growth that helped them spread the light bloom so quickly should be vulnerable after your attack from the air, but we still need to destroy them. Return to the blinding bloom and uproot the spreaders before they can recover from our attack. Our beloved returned. the Haranir had a presence by the roots of Shaladra, so as a sign of goodwill with the cultures that lived within their homes. When the guards retreated, they left some of her treasures, mementos, and artifacts. Since the spread of the light boom has been greater than ever expected, I do not know when we'll be able to come back. Let's find those artifacts in the blinding bloom and bring them home. This is a threat that could destroy all of the Harandar if left unchecked. That's why we will pull this out at the root. The Rutani who did not have time to escape this place must be fully corrupted by now. Unfortunate that it makes a plan of attack simple. Their leaders must be spreading the light bloom. We must strike them down.
The madness has overtaken the roots. We must stop it here.
Right, I am seeing a blob here.
I require a target. I do not have a target.
Okay. Blob up here. Right, what's the blob? There it is. Okay. Another blob down here. What is this? Okay. Another blob up above. Somewhere. Where is it? There we go. Yeah. And we're going up above again to somewhere around here. Ah, there it is. Oh, food time. That tiny, tiny little burst of something. There is. Another one over here somewhere. There is.
I must get closer.
And one down below here. Big bloom here. There we go. And another one over here. I'll help this wee guy.
I cannot attack that target.
Activate the bloom.
Too far away.
I see another one over here. Okay, that was handy. Okay, let's they haven't done very much in terms of bonus objectives, which I like because I've never been a huge fan of them. I mean, I kind of know why they exist, but... Oh, why am we're being sent back now? That seems a bit strange. Culling the light.
I shall watch for you.
Light blinded. Do light blinded grove wardens. This doesn't make any sense at all. Not really sure what's going on there. I think I got a wee bit just stuck, to be honest. Anyway, let's just see. Yeah, that's just got stuck. Anyway, light blinded sap weaver. First of all, I need to find, there's something I need to find here. I'll just start there. Right, so support. I'm getting the... Applying the light to 100%. It did not grant completion credit and instead became stuck in my objective tracker at I'm just going to very quickly fly out the area because there's usually a trick with these type of stuck objectives, which is to fly out well out of the area. Until it disappears and then to fly back in again. That usually gets it to complete. That got it to complete. It was a bit weird though. Very weird. One of these days, Blizzard will QA their stuff properly. Like, it's not the biggest of bugs, but it's not the first time I've seen that bug as well. I pray this will help us all.
Perhaps we'll meet
Our beloved returned. It would be good to bring some of those items back in your hands.
you have found me.
These artifacts pale in importance to the life of those involved here, but it's good to have them back.
The world watch over you. Do not fear the
We may have stemmed the malignant growth, but we have so many more questions than answers. How did this happen? How did this grow so much? How did we not understand the extent of the calamity? Fearing we must return to the cradle immediately. The elders must know what happened today.
The elders must hear of this. Go with the
Okay,
great
Hanan. The efforts in the blinding bloom have halted the light bloom's encroachment for now, but with Rootboard and Rua gone, there are scarce few who remain to handle the rest of the village's trouble. I'm going back to Harandar to help out where I can if you have time, and the inclination your further assistance would be most appreciated.
Farewell then.
Right, here we go. The silence at Fungara Village is the next one I'm pulling in. Okay. Here we go.
Speak swiftly.
This is Fungara Village has been silent for some time. Now, we've largely been occupied with the light boom and the threat it presents, so we haven't had time to check in on the Fungarians to the east. Usually they are rowdy, let manageable, but it's rare they go completely silent. I am going to investigate. If you wish to prove yourself an ally, you would do well to enjoy me. Join me. And then we return to the den. Funky that we picked that up.
Or winner, champion. Thank goodness. Eversong is in danger.
Well, duh. How do we address the council? While you were searching for Answer and Rift Armor, I went back to Silverman to consult the Magisters. We barely had time to discuss our findings before we received word from the Runestorms north of Farstrider's retreat. Something has wiped the White Bloom into a frenzy. What did you learn from the Magisters? At first, they didn't believe a word I said. Romus thought I was mocking him somehow, but Bionka's seed piqued their interest. All they could provide were theories. The most plausible one is that Sunwell's hyperactivity spread the light's influence through the earth itself straight into Eversong's trees and roots. And since all routes lead to Harandar, Algernon gets towards the roots of Shaladrasil. In the days of Legion Fall, so Shaladrasil's roots succumbed to the shadow. Perhaps that made them uniquely susceptible to the spreading the light of the Sunwell. Let's talk about something else. Come on. I'm ready. Oh, cinematic time.
Shaladrasil's roots still stand.
How?
The Almdust. But we need more. The surface needs...
No. We will not leave our home defenseless.
We can gather more.
We cannot risk our people for outsiders. Some branches can burn. Our calling is to protect the roots.
The last time I left, it was about my calling. This time it is about my friends. And I will protect them with or without your aid.
strange way this story is. Azeroth needs her help. I will not stand idly by while she's overwhelmed. I know you will not either. So that's a crit haste or Versa Mastery. So crit haste is better, but it's not an upgrade, so I won't be using it anyway. Oh, Call of the Goddess. The frenzied march returned to Eversong followed. If the light boom is frenzying on the surface, then the danger's grown far more quickly than we were prepared to recognize. We must make for Eversong at once. I will stand against any threat to Alnahar's creation, be it here or in the world above, and I will do it alone if I must.
Do not fear the dark. Without the Ondas, we face a grim task.
Emergency route weight taken. Okay, I guess we're just going to do this. A bit of bouncing about. Or we not. To think that we toil below the light broom would spread so aggressively never sung. Damn it all, every victory reveals rising danger. Simply cutting these creatures is not sufficient. If their bodies are left unattended, the light will seep from the remains and spread through the soil to the surrounding foliage. We must take drastic measures, gather the bones of the creatures to slay. If we burn them, perhaps we can prevent the further spread through the roots of this forest. When the Fast Riders first discovered the light bloom, we thought it merely an aesthetic change, a small quirk of the Sunwell's influence. Would that we knew then what we know now? These light frenzied rootways must lead all the way back to Harandar. If we don't close them, it won't matter how many of these damn things I bring down. Choose the rootways, and we might have a fighting chance.
Ondas we gathered. What do you intend to do, Harandar?
Whatever I must.
Sunwell's glory shine on you.
Oh, I see a portal up there. I know what I need to do. Kind of annoying that these don't give any credit for, you know what I'm doing.
I cannot attack that target.
To see 165. No. $189 crit verse versus Haste Mastery. There's some eventful music going on here for sure. Right, I now need to find something that I can attack. This
I am out of range.
folder.
I cannot attack
Right, let's go back to Harandar.
This is getting us nowhere.
Damn it all, every route where you touch, 2 more crop up elsewhere.
Crown tree.
It's like they're self-perpetuating, spreading in the span of moments. I don't think we can solve this with arrows and manage, even with Arena's help. We don't have enough Iron Dust, nor enough Harandar to prevent the spread of this frenzy. Do not delay. The longer we wait to cull this growth, the more of this forest the Cinderai will lose. It is a shame to see something born of Harandar wreaking such havoc in a place like this. These roots may not cradle on a Harandar, but they grow towards it all the same. So haste first versus crit haste. Definitely want to take that. 16.2, and that's because it had less haste, but even so. Expeditious retreat. I have a way to stop the light bloom from spreading further through the forest, but it isn't exactly a delicate touch. Normally, I'd never dream of resorting to a controlled burn in such a healthy portion of Eversong, but the frenzy is spreading too quickly and we are running out of options. I've sounded a retreat to my fast riders, but some of them haven't responded. I need you to find any rangers in particularly sticky situations, lend your aid in securing their escape. A last resort, with the ground forces pulled back, a position will overbuild in a matter of minutes. It's time to execute our gambit. Romath and the Magisters have provided us mana gem that can be used to overload Rashura's runestone. Take it and infuse the stones with the mana contained therein. This will set the stage for the Magister's ritual to detonate the runestones and burn the entirety of Rashura to the ground. We just hope the light bloom cannot survive in an inferno.
If you detonate your runestones, your forests will burn.
The worst thing about going from 40% haste to like the level of haste I've got now is you feel it so much.
Light of the sun preserve us.
Expeditious retreat. Most of the fast riders have retreated to a position. Those that remain are prepared to slip away once the ritual begins. We're out of time. It's now or never. We've done all we can. Did I just get something decent out of that? No. We've done all we can, and now it's left to defend the Magus and hope that this is enough to stop the frenzy from spreading any further. A retreat to safer ground has not gone unnoticed. The returning Marcus at every turn, and now they mean to cross the river. We have to buy Romath. and the match as much time as we can. If we fail here, the whole of Eversong could be lost. Stand tall, do not falter, and do your best not to die. Right, Romath? Let's go, man.
I serve Silvermoon. Do not squander resources. With perseverance, strength. The eternal sun still guides us. Any time now, Roman. This is no simple cantrip. Keep firing. Try not to die. Beautiful Orwena. You cannot stop the light bloom alone.
They are relentless. Give me strength.
Oh, there we go.
It's now or never, Roman.
I left my webcam off for ages there.
More? Fall back!
That wasn't horrible. I don't mind that. So they came, but it's like our mentor, Hagar. I cannot believe it. My cannon is surface, standing shoulder to shoulder with surface dwellers, and wielding the magics of armor. When a sets of John flashes your smile. But we do not have time for sentiment. We must bring ruler to justice and end this frenzy. Yeah, this is going to be even less haste. Oh, 15%. Rulia has always been a zealous advocate, but this behavior is beyond the pale. The light bloom must be affecting him and driving him to these dangerous lands, but we do not have time to be like him. The forest need not fall to the bloomlet shall add ourselves. Roots does the Harati brought enough Alndars to bolster our allies against the corruption and prevent this frenzy from spreading further. Together you and I shall spread Alnahara's gifts across the forest. This frenzy shall advance no further. I am an expert in the fauna of Eversong, and I can say with certainty that the vast majority of the wildlife here tend to be of fairly average size. But these light frenzy saptors are decidedly unequivocally not. One bite from those thorny jaws could claim the life of half a dozen fast riders if they are caught unawares. My rangers have their quivers full, culling the chaff amongst the Harandar. See to it that these towering Tyrannosauraptors don't catch them unawares.
Stop the ritual! To arms! Eversong need not burn today.
Too far away. I am out of I do not have a target. I need to target something first.
Right, let's help these guys.
Make it swift.
Help these. No, I can't help these guys. Okay. So be it. Big guy.
I must get closer. Too far away. I am out of range. I require a target. range. I cannot attack them. I cannot attack them.
There we go. The Harandar are always mighty, but the goddesses give shine upon us. We are unstoppable.
The Far Striders
Between you and the new Harandar allies, my rangers, are plenty of ferocious examples to follow. I'll have to consider teaching them some of your techniques at the retreat. Compliment. Right away now. The day is nearly won. The Sindorai call every new sprout that blooms in the Harati ward the surrounding wilds against the frenzy's influence. All that yet remains is to remove this light-bound serpent's misguided head. Root Warden Ruya has opposed our every action and shouted down our every word. But he is still a Root Warden, and one with the power of a frenzied light-boom host at his beck and call. He is strong, but he does not walk with Anahara. It is time to end this.
I cannot say we have ever fought a Harandar root warden before. Anything we should know?
Ruya, the will of Alma.
Sumptuous welcome. Your transgressions end here. Not here. Not yet.
I cannot attack that. I can feel him fleeing through the roots. We have to.
Peace, Owena. Ruya will face judgment. Come, we should fall back to the sun-crowned tree.
That's not bad. Are we going to end up with a wild tree in Eversong Woods? I wonder. I wouldn't object to it, I'll just say.
I require
I
authority.
would not object to it.
Ruya in retreat, and Aundust in hand. We can drive the frenzy back.
It is over with the frenzy quelled and the surrounding forest warded against this advance. We can rest assured that Eversong will not suffer the light bloom spread anymore. We've done it. We've won. So that's a trinket with mastery or a trinket with crit strike. A shield. Enemy struck. Ours. A rat protection follower. I'm going to take that. I think that's better.
Do not
Oh.
fear the dark.
Oh, go away. So, I'll replace this one. Yeah. Arena! It is done. The frenzy is routed, the Root Warden has fled, and the Sindori have reclaimed control over the forest. I can scarcely believe it. We've succeeded, Furidin. By Alnahara's grace, we found a path forward. Now Haldoran's people invite us to their den. I am not fond of your surface cities, but you have aided me so many times, my friend. It is time that the Harati reached out hands of our own.
While guide you well.
Your people saved our home, Orwin, and at great cost to yourselves. Your
At Renown 5.
will not go unrecognized. I must insist you join me in Silvermoon.
Hmm. Oh, they're setting up the portal.
Your efforts saved Eversong this day. The Harandar will always have a place in Silvermoon, should they wish it.
For the first time in generations, the Harandar work upon the surface of Alnahara's creation. Time will tell how their creation receives us in return. This fighting is far from over. The void claws at your gates and threatens our people. But know this, my friend, from this day forward, any threat that encroaches upon Alnahar's bounty will have the Harati to contend with, be it here or deep below the earth. I think you're making a promise that you're probably not really in the situation it is to do. Anyway, we have treated the Rua's fights through the rootways. As we suspected, he has sought refuge deep within the blinding veil, where the light bloom first took root within Harandar. With Harandar empowering our command of life, we are able to keep the light bloom from spreading uncontrolled. But we will run out of Harandar long before Rua runs out of patience. Rua is wise and powerful, but his actions in Eversong prove that his conviction has grown into an uncontrollable fanaticism. He must be stopped. Okay, though we've rearmed some for Rua and the Lightbloom for now, more remains to be done. The elders will want to convene regarding Harati's new place in the world. Now that we have stepped out from the shadows of our past, our reticence and fear will not vanish overnight, but this is an important first step. We will be fine, Fury didn't. Let away an idea with the elders. When the time comes, the Harati shall be at your side. For now, though, I'd imagine you have more pressing matters to attend to.
Champion,
I hope they haven't fucked that up.
Thank you, friend. You helped bring my people back into the world. The goddess would be pleased, I think.
Let's go and hand this in.
Zaladat's attacks grow stronger.
Oh no. Looming shadows. When Haldoran burst into War Council shouting about the hidden words and ancient warriors, I thought he'd gone mad. But now that I've seen the Harandar in your own eyes, we are lucky to have them as potential allies and lucky to have you. I'd say that in brokering that relationship, there's more for us to do, but I've no doubt the Harati will prove vital allies to Silvermints in the days to come. I'll
What we saw out there,
deal with that.
the light drove the Rotani to zealotry and madness. Watch your tone, Haldoran. Blasphemy doesn't suit a man of your stature.
He was speaking to his Lord Regent.
You tell him.
Benevolent motives, but have seen the light used by the wicked before. Without the light, your precious city, all of Azeroth would have been lost.
No one is questioning the light's grace, Terralion, least of all the Sindori.
We seek to avoid its corruption, the light being turned against us. We are your friends, Terralion, your family. Family? Of course. The light bloom is an anomaly, but nothing that should diminish our faith in the light.
Jesus, Terralion. Jesus Christ. What is going on with you, man? Can we... There we go. Right. So that's where we go next. But before I do that, I am going to go back for now into Harandar. And we'll finish off this side quest. That 33 hours feels to me like they've set that timer based on the... Because it's not early access, is it? Well, it is. It is. It's when the early access ends, so there's going to be some more stuff basically on Tuesday. That's not bad. That'll give us something to do on Tuesday. Right, so... I'm going to nip up to the quartermaster because I believe they've got some goodies for me. There we go. There we go. I'll need that later. Right, we are heading to Harandar, the village of Twilight. Right, Hanan. Harandar, thank goodness you returned. As you can see, we're still in fairly dire straits here. Though we quelled its spread beneath Shaladrasil's roots, the light broom remains. There are rumours of Hungarian acting erratically in Hungarian village. There is no root warden in Harandar to deal with it, thankfully. Of the next best thing, an intrepid outsider with a habit of helping others. We have bad victories against the light bloom, but Alndust is rare. Until we can gather more, the light bloom continues its spread. Our forces are stretched too thin to watch their every movement. A scout spotted a strange corpse by the road to the east, along with a report of a general disturbance of the light cursed creatures. I can't look into both at once. Could you find that corpse while I investigate deeper into the encroaching broom? Silence at Fungara village. Normally I would refuse the intervention of an outsider without a second thought, but given the situation, perhaps you can be of some help. Okay. Little monsters. When I sent a request for aid from Harandar, I did not expect them to send me an outsider. No matter, the denizens of Hungara village have gone quiet. Normally I would be thrilled. They're horribly screechy, but the way they are shambling about is like they've forgotten that they yet live. Giggle sugars. I tried to get close, but they attacked me on sight. I will need samples of the flesh. Go and bring me to me so that I can see what has happened here. It is obvious that something terrible has happened in the village. I can see the corpses of the largest specimens strewn across the southern reaches from here, but something is off about them too. Hungarians don't usually just leave the corpses of their kin lying about, and though I am watching from afar, I smell that some of them are twitching. Investigate, find out what you can, and report back to me. Right, let's see. Mark this here. Mark this here. It's interesting. I get that sense. This seems to have a similar like model to Maldraxxus, where they're using a kind of hub and spoke model where they send you out to locations to address issues. It's just interesting they've done it that way. Right, let's see this one here. Bear with me 1 second. I'll be right back. Actually, I won't. I was going to go and empty the washing machine, but I can hear the spinners running just now. So it's not quite done. What I need out of this? Did indeed. Got more than I needed. Okay, little monsters. I do not know what is going on, but to err on the side of the caution, do not let them bite them. Whatever plagues them may be infectious. Goddess forbid, this is not Fungarian flesh at all. What are they? One of the dead. This is so much worse than I thought. We have to find the source of this and destroy it before it infects something bigger and more dangerous than a Fungarian. You are legend. Whatever these things are, they're not Fungarians. Not anymore. Harandar has enough to worry about with the light bloom as it is. It cannot afford to be trapped between the forces in these things. Do what must be done. Destroy as many of them as you can. Decayed land. As far as I can tell, these Hungarians are all already dead. Something is animating their corpses from within like puppets attached to unseen vines. This fungal matter that's infesting them must be coming from somewhere, and judging from the size of the ones further north, we'll find plenty there. Find it, get rid of it, but for Alnahar's sake, do not breathe it in. Oh. Oh, what's that there? Is that something I need to... Yeah. Bollocks. He was too fast for me. Anyway. Oh, thank you. Fucking lag. You're a legend. Where dust dances, you've had plenty of glowing powder in us. It's fine, dry, and oddly luminous. It doesn't harm our shift, but it catches the light in a way. You call Musty Rutum is known to have a particular interest in the moss that reside in Harandar. Perhaps this dust would be of interest. Well, it will be. There's another one.
far away. I cannot attack that.
Are there other places I can go?
I cannot attack that target. I do not have a target. I must get closer. I am out of range. I need to start first. I do not have a target. I cannot attack that.
Okay. Right, I'll just report that as feedback.
did the roots
You are a legend. You're quite an accomplished slayer of aberrations. Perhaps you should consider a vocation in monster hunting.
I will watch for you.
We've culled the worst of the gross to the north, but these are small. The smaller ones already beginning to sprout. Where are they coming from? There must be a source, and we have to find it if we mean to solve this thing.
Return, if you must.
Okay, ouch, my ear. I do not understand. We search high and low, north and south. Everywhere we go, we find animated corpses, small fruit and fungus. But where's the central body? Where is, oh goddess, of course, the water paladin. Check the water.
Wild.
Let me just go. Be right back. Righty ho. Let's get back to these things. Oh, time to and eat up. Ow, yeah. All right. What am I going to do? I need to get a Gericus decimatus destroyed, right? He's going to be in the water, apparently. Oh, yeah. There he is. I'm going to predict, but probably in the next expansion, we're going to get Necromancer. This is multiple side quests where there's been death magic going on. So that's my theory. Right, here we go.
Yes?
Reticent evil. It is done then. You did well to survive untainted. The wilds are a dangerous place and survival's never a guarantee. Now go. I must remain assured those abominations cannot spread any further. Okay, that's another one done. That is not an upgrade. Go get a winner. From what? Gaslow? What's Gaslow doing in here? Of course, he met a winner. He met a winner. Alright, Gaslow, what are you doing down here? Why are you looking like that? Hey, champ. Look, I swear I'm glad to see you. I'm just in a little bit of a diplomatic situation here. Can you go get a Wayne and bring her here? See if she'll talk this beast into letting me go. It's not an elite plushie, for crying out loud. Acquire handcrafted plush for Nahoot. Arena. Yes? What happened? Explain Gaslow's pick to Arena. Gaslow's come to see my home. He made it further than expected before running into trouble. I will go to him. You see if Hayo has something Nahoot would like to cuddle more than I know.
What do you need?
About the duck toy. A surface sculpture return with story of the most awesome creature that can travel on land and water throughout the sky. This creature, though small, has a terrifying beating, cries echo through the night. Of course, we had to make a toy representing such a creature. I'm wanting to replace this. I'm mostly weapons, but they've all been claims. There we go.
Now you are ready.
There we go. Gotta grease pants. That's a relief. Never try to take something from a beast. That's without offering something better. I would hate to lose another friend that way. I'm pleased that Monty came the visit, but I can see that he's as out his debts here as I was and undermine. I'm eager to show Monty my home, but I know it's very different from what he's used to. Come with us as he meets my people. There aren't more of those quillboars hanging around, are there? There are very few descendants left of the original mountain beast, and me on it. Welcome to Harandar, Monty. Let's go meet my people. no. Do it. Push the button.
Build water on do.
Again, we'll be back later. Right. Pick up the hand claws. Okay.
I must get closer.
Oh, there it is. Right, what am I going to do now? Try the tasty mushroom soup. Then to Monty Gaslow. So soon over 1,000, all this was painted by lots of different. I can't say I've ever seen a place like this before, but I like it. I can see how the Harandar were drawn here. How Rowena grew up here and learned all she learned. But look at me getting sentimental. What's next?
Nice chat. Now get a move on.
Oh, Rowena. One thing that is very important to the Harandar is a pass. Some may remove their ability to hear the goddess, but we are all connected to who came before us. You and Gaslow are now part of our history now. You've earned the right to leave your mark here in the den for as long as the den remains. Go touch the wall with your painted hand and know that you touch the same stone as generations before you. Your mark is painted alongside those who came generation before. You're now part of Harandar. Thanks, Avina. It's a real honour truly for letting us in.
You have found me.
There. You're now part of the Harandar.
Let nature take its course.
Okay, not bad, not bad. That's a bit funky. I don't think I need to keep that, but anyway, Tales of the Sky from Curie. Let's go do that next. What is this like? 50% health. That is good. That is actually good. I'm going to pop that there, like so. And then... Oh. There's a thing here. Oh no. Come on. Up. 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 Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it was. Get a wee bit further out so I can get a good speed on it. There we go. Those green splodges. That's really sloppy, Blizzard. That's really sloppy. And Harandar at location. Okay. That is Curie. Probably down here. Yeah, there she is. Hello, Curie. Tales of the Sky. Wait a minute. You're no Rotani at all. Are you one of those outsiders that Saka and Oricon start talking about? Oh, I just had a great idea. Did you know that the goddess used to have a pet? Rumour has it that when the goddess disappeared, Al-Sharan was so sad that he flew up to the highest roots of Harandar, never to be seen again. But every so often he goes looking for food and his scales follow Skyglass. I want to gather some. My dream to see Al-Sharan firsthand. Will you help me? Sure. Okay, so I may have a different thing that I'm supposed to be doing in the Cascades too. It's my turn to gather saptafrons for stew. It's such a pain. Not only are saptafrons horribly bitter, but the saptors are barely even fun to hunt. They don't even make your blood flow that fast before they die. But hey, you probably don't get to fight saptors as often as I do. Maybe while you're looking for Skyglass, you could gather some up for me. You know, while you're in the area.
I need to target something first. Too far away. I must get closer.
Oh yeah, I need to grab these. Yeah, man, I'm on 189. I'm getting some gear progress, which is nice. Hey, Tales of the Sky. Oh, oh.
I do not know you.
Tales of the Sky. Al Sharan is a folk tale that we tell Harandar children to explain the shards of glass that occasionally rain upon Harandar. Most grow out of searching for sky serpents, but Kuri's heart has always been filled with whimsy. Goddess preserve, Kuri has always had her mind wrapped in the roots. Oh, Kuri. Kuri is an imaginative as she has fierce, but she also has a bad habit of neglecting her chores. I appreciate your contribution to our community, though I shall have to give Kuri a scolding once she returns. Oh, that Kuri. She holds tightly to her ancient traditions and tales, perhaps too tightly. There is a difference between holding reverence for ancient ways and chasing them into dangerous cave. I fear she might bite off more than she can chew in her search for Al Sharan. Won't you go after her? She seems to trust you now that she sees you as her co-conspirator in this quest. Please bring her home safely. Carry on, wayward Kuri. Hello, Kuri. Okay, maybe I'm a bit afraid of that, but that doesn't mean I'm not going in there. You'll be with me too, right? There are probably tons of sky shards to be found. And right, the guards find all sorts, and around that, we're back at the college. A lot of the critters that live in the caves like to gather skyglass in particular. I guess they think it's shiny. That's good for us, though. It means we can go and get a bunch of skyglass, go in and make sure the coast is clear. Then I'll come in and gather as much as we can as carry. At this rate, we'll be able to summon Al Sharan in no time. Right, before I do that, I've hit renown 6. Oh. Let's grab this while we're here. Also going to nip over. Oh. And grab this flight point. There's the flight point, it's up above. And this says it's down, so there it is. Right. I'm going to go over and grab that. I've already visited that and I forgot to pick up the flight point.
What did the roots bring? Go now.
Now let me just see. If I collapse this down. Yeah, it's just the Voidstorm one's left now. I feel like I'll just, you know what, I'll just go and do the glyphs just now. I will grab the other glyph. Other one bites the dust. Right, Nina. Come here, you should have this.
I will watch for you.
And then if I go to herbalism now. And then there we go. Okay. We'll head over now back to the quest. Oh my. So I believe. Is that in here? No? Is it up here? No, I feel like it's a cave. You know? I feel like it's a cave. The question is, where does the cave entrance come from? So is it this end? Maybe in here? No. Oh. Nice. Oh. This should be out here. This should be out here. Yeah, that's there we go.
I cannot attack that.
Right, I'll just put in our port for that as well. Often manager.
I am not afraid.
Yes, this is so much. Al Sharan will notice for sure. He probably wants all of his sky glass back.
Small world.
This is it. We have all the sky glass we can carry. The legends say Al Sharan cries crystal tears to mourn the missing goddess. Maybe if we give the crystal back to him, we won't be so sad. Then maybe they'll appear maybe back at the village. I think I know the perfect place to make our offering. Head midnight now. Guys. Elder glow might. Righty ho. Let's go and throw some sky shards. Oh, this is a quest, isn't it? Isn't it? Right, here we go. Look, it's happening. You know, I thought it would be sad if this didn't work, but I actually feel okay. I still believe there's so much magic. Well, even if Al Sharan isn't exactly what I think it is, this story exists for a reason, and that's important to me, I think. Oh, I got mysterious sky shards. I need a lot of these, if I remember correctly. Echo of Al Sharan. Is that in my list? No, it's not. So that can go in the list. Formatting. There we go. So I think that cleared the legend of Al Sharan, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Right. Late bloomers. Right, it was nearly out then.
You are strange.
It's good to see you again, Furigen. Albina told me you might be able to help me with something. A group of Rutani were due to arrive here earlier today, but they're late. They're coming up from Blooming Terrace with my mentor, Ruga, and I'm worried they've had trouble on the road. While you scout along the road from here down to the terrace, I'll come up from there and we can meet in the way if we find nothing.
Go now, please.
Right, look for the missing caravan. Oh. Hey. Oh, there's something there too.
I am out of range.
Okay, I can't use that at the moment. That's fine. Reload. Oh, let's get this back up. There we go. Wait for this to load. Finish loading. Whenever it sorts itself out. Come on, game. You can do it. It's not hard. There's something there. Green dye, you can sell that. Empty seed sack. There we go.
You are strange to me.
Who was Rugar? Rugar was a warrior, famed hunter and mentor. He taught me everything I know. He was the best among us until age set into his bones. Lately, he's been focused on his garden. He was working with the Rutani on a new strain of Tlatai, a delicious root vegetable which has a very slow growing cycle. Rugar insisted he could shorten the cycle while also increasing the crop. Now he'll never know if he was right. I'm ready, let's go.
Please.
Okay, let's get closer to Fungal Cleft.
You are strange to me.
Quietly now, the enemy is close. Welcome to Fungal Cleft region. The local Fungarians here are more volatile than those at Harandar. They have no concept of balance and strive to spread their spores far and wide, overcrowding the nearby Rutani of Blooming Terrace and threatening to spill out into the rest of Harandar. The captured Rutani must be within the settlement. Over the hill north of here is a Fungarian village, Fungal Cleft. I believe the missing Rutani have been taken there. A fate that awaits them is a brutal one if we do not get them back quickly. Usually Fungarians favour hosts that are already dead for their reproductive purposes. The ones here are strangely vicious, however. I have seen some mushroom-covered animals and Rutani who are still moving around. It is unnatural. Go to Fungal Cleft and see if you can rescue the missing travellers. Back in the bag. What a mess this is. The sack you found was supposed to be filled with seeds. They're part of an important cultivation project that Rugar was working on. It appears the Fungarians made off with the seeds when they captured the Rutani. While you're looking for the Rutani, see if you can recover the seeds that are stolen. Okay.
This one hears. Urgent needs words. Listen.
All right, let's see what we can find.
This one here. Task will wait.
I'll report that as well. I think I hadn't really thought about it before, but it needs reporting. Ugh. There we go.
You are strange to me.
Rutani rescue. Good work, Furyden. I saw the freed Rutani rushing toward Tamara. These Fungarians were in pursuit, but I got the jump on them.
Go now.
I can't bear to think of what the Fungarians will do to the seeds that Rugar has been carefully cultivating. He has been working with the Rutani on the plants that were more hardy and produced greater yield. His work should not be lost. You found so many. Thank you. These seeds are very important. Rugar, I don't know how much about gardening, but maybe I can give it a try. Good work freeing the captive Rutani. With the seeds you recovered, I can try to carry on Rugar's work. I did some scouting and gathering while you were keeping the Fungarians distracted and could use your help with another task. Meet me at the cave northeast of here. There's something purple down here. Not wee moss. If you're reading up here.
You are strange to me.
On the Harrow's roots, this place stinks. What's in the package? Well, you've been busy. I've been gathering the leaves of an thistle plant that grows here. Rugar showed me what they looked like the last time I saw them. Plant seems to be in a safe location from which a plan moves. That was a mess.
You are strange to me.
Rugar used to tell me about how he sneak into a nearby cave to harvest glow shrooms. They seem to be integral to the development of the Tlatak seeds he was cultivating. Will you collect some of the mushrooms within? Owen Rugar mentioned that the mushrooms have a strange property when harvested. I'm not sure we meant that, but maybe stay on your toes. Gomfuster, I would ask one last thing of you. I've heard quite a few of the Fungarians mention their leader, Gomfuster. It seems he's behind the uptick in the violence and the reason they're stealing seeds. While you're in the cave, find him and take him out. Without Gumfuster pulling the strings, the other Fungarians will be thrown into chaos and won't be able to organise ambushes as well. Where's the clave? I think it's here. Ooh, somebody's been torn through here. Anyway, there is Gumfuster. I got shrunk, bastards. Yeah. I'm slowed. This is not funny, Blizzard. I don't care what you think. Oh, this is resistant even to fucking, What are you doing, Blizzard? That's cheating. That is cheating.
You are strange to me.
Gathering glowshrooms. Rugar mentioned that the glowshrooms helped create a more robust harvest when they were mixed into the dirty plant crops, and how he even figured that out, I'll never know. I would like to carry on Rugar's work. Since we're already here, we might as well gather what we can. I return. And with so many glowshrooms. Excellent. Hope you didn't have anything strange happen. Thank you for collecting all these. It will take me some time to reproduce Rugar's methods, but I now have hope that we can continue his work. Gunfister, the Fungarians aren't always this violent and aggressive. Gunfister must be the force driving them. He seems to be the one infecting living creatures with spores. With them gone, the Fungarians may return to a more balanced state. What is this? Rugar's notes on cultivation efforts. This is fantastic. I'll try and reproduce his work now. Good work in taking out Gunfister. Also, maybe this throw the Fungarians into disarray and keep the travel